Hi guys, so today we're playing Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, which is a free app on the App Store and it's basically Animal Crossing, but you can only get it on devices. I've wanted to try out Animal Crossing for some time now as I've never played it before, and I've seen that it's now out on a Nintendo Switch and it just looks really cool. So I don't have a Nintendo Switch, so thought that this might be a good alternative. So this is KK and he's basically just welcoming us to the game. So he's basically asking what kind of vacation you would go on. So I picked the nature one. It sounds groovy, a little pout with Mother Nature is always good. Well, I think you've come to the right place. Take some extra time to soak in the sun, let the ocean breeze mess up your hair. It's all good. Right on, it's been good talking to you. Maybe our paths will cross again someday. So this is me just basically creating my character just now. And how cute are the characters in Animal Crossing? Although there isn't much of a choice when it comes to hair. It was hard to pick hair that I liked. So I think I ended up going with the pigtails in the end. And I don't think you can pick an outfit either, unless later on in the game you might be able to buy stuff, but I'm not sure. As I've said, I've never played Animal Crossing before. I've just watched some videos on YouTube of the new one that came out for Nintendo Switch, which by playing a bit of this game it's pretty much similar to the one on your Nintendo Switch. It's just different, the story play and the characters and stuff. Isabelle, oh welcome, you must be the new camp manager I've been waiting for. It's great to meet you. No need to be modest, I've heard great things about you. Now I have you all registered and everything, but I'm not quite sure how to pronounce your name. So I want you to call our character Winter Peril, just like our channel. But then I realised that that's just over 11 characters. So whenever I typed in Winter Peril, it would just come out saying Winter Pear. So I had to just call her Winter Peril, without the A basically. It took me a while to realise this, by the way, so I had to redo it 3 times, I'm sure. Alright, welcome to your new campsite, Winter Pearl. My name's Isabelle and it's my pleasure to show you around and explain how things work. As camp manager, you've got the run of this place. You can set up amenities and furniture any way you like. And of course, since it's a much spacious campsite, you'll be able to host quite a few guests. Great. Now I'll just need a tiny bit more time to make the place and bit of information to tell me, how would you describe your ideal campsite in one word? I went for a cute kind of theme. I was thinking of going for a natural one, but I thought, oh, a cute one sounds good. Sounds better. Got it. Oh, I can't wait to show off the place when it's done. Actually, now that I think about it, would you be able to help me out a teensy bit? I like to get you all set up with brand new furniture, but I'm a little short on craft materials. Why don't you drive your camper over to Breezy Hollow and see if anyone needs help? Trading craft materials around is kind of how we do things here in the country. So this was just like a map. Basically, shows you all the locations you can go to and what character is there and what kind of mission they have for you. So in this one, we meet Rosie. Whoa, hold the phone. Do I know you? You look kind of familiar, but I don't know why, huh? Weird, right? Anyways, my name's Rosie. What should I call you? Winter Pearl? Oh my gosh, I've always wanted a friend with that name. Silly. It's almost as if fate stepped in to make sure we cross paths while braving the great outdoors. So, Winter Pearl, what brings you to this neck of the woods? I know I'm here to stock up on some delicious fresh fruit. No way. You wanna help? You are the best. If you could bring me an apple, that would be terrific. So this is just a tutorial on how to gather fruits. So I thought they had to shake the tree yourself, with your finger to get the apples off, but it turns out you just tap the tree and then tap each of the fruits that's on it, and I think the max each tree has is 3 fruits. So what's the status on that favour we discussed? So then we give her over the apple that she wanted. Thanks a bajillion. And after each request that you do, you get a reward from each of the characters, and everyone gives you something different. You are the whole package. FYI, the cotton I gave you can be used to make furniture. Just talk to Cyrus and he'll guide you through the whole process. When it comes to crafts, I'm totally useless. Silly. So, do you have time to do me another favour, Winter Pearl? Because I'm seriously craving a cherry, a peach and an orange. Could you find those for me? So we're basically doing the same thing as the apples here. Just going round and collecting the fruit for her. But I just went round and collected all the fruit that was in that area, just to have it for later. Any progress? So then we just hand her the fruit over again. This is the bit where rather I think I missed out on the peach or something, and I collected the pear instead because I didn't realise that there was another tree at the bottom with peaches on it. So that's why I have to go back and collect those and then take it back to her again. So then we just handed her the fruit over again. Thanks a bajillion. This fruit looks absolutely amazing. It smells good, it looks good, which means it'll probably be good. Let's dig in. Silly. So then we kind of just have a picnic together. I'm enjoying fresh fruit with Rosie. This is the best. And again, we get some rewards from it. And I'm sure each character gives you something different. You've been such a help, Winter Pearl. Oh, and this is our friendship level, and that's going up as well. I'd imagine a level 3 is the highest level, I think. Meeting people like you is exactly why I love talking. We need to stay friends, Winter Peril. So this is me just about to head back to my camp. So this is my campsite, and as you can see, like the cute theme with all being pink and stuff. So ignore that, that was just me seeing if I'm still recording. Winter Peril, welcome back. Well, I hope this has been worth the wait. Everything is almost ready for you to start camping. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I should point out that all of this lovely furniture is from Cyrus and someone else. They're the owners and operators of Retail on the Road, a mobile craft workshop. It's nice to meet you. Oh, look at that. You've already got your hands on some crafty materials. I'd love to show you what we can do with them. Let's do it right now. Take a look at this craft catalogue and see if you fancy anything. So, this is just a catalogue, and I'd imagine you just craft furniture and maybe clothes and stuff. I'm not entirely sure as I haven't really looked into it. So, and this one we just crafted the couch for our campsite. Had that Cyrus for you. You have to ask projects too, so it could take him a little while to get to yours. Here I actually have a few, so she basically just gives us leaf tickets, and I'm not sure if you can earn them in the game or if you have to like pay for them to buy them. So here we'll just be placing the couch. You all finished. So he basically gives us what loft seat, and we're just going to place it. Not bad if I had to say so myself. Take good care of it. All right. I suppose it's time we head back to town. Be sure and let us know if you want to craft anything else, Winter Pearl. We're ready. In fact, we just have a few taps away on our phone, and we're always expanding our catalogue. You should see some of the biggest amenities that Cyrus has crafted for our clients. So basically, you can craft things and place them on your campsite. Whoa, that's a really nice piece we made you. I'm so jealous. I'm going to look great out here too. I'll help you get it set up. So this is just like a tutorial basically showing you how to decorate your campsite. So you obviously I think the higher level you are or something, the more stuff you can craft, I imagine. Or maybe it depends on like the stuff that you've collected and stuff. I'm not entirely sure yet. But as you can see, that's just like us placing down our loft seat for a campsite, so like other characters can like come to your camp and visit you, and so they have like stuff to do in your campsite. It's perfect, don't you think? Oh no, I almost forgot. You've got to set up a place to sleep. Here, find a good place for this basic tent. So this is just us placing our tent down, and I thought that you could like go in your tent and decorate it, like you can in the Nintendo Switch game, but in this one you can't. Like I'm sure the camp is just for decoration really. Like I don't think you can do anything in it unless you have to do it from the edit point of view, and you can't just directly go in it. I'm not sure. I'll probably have a look at it in the next part. Come on, I know someone who will love the way you've got things set up. So we're going to invite a character over to our camp. So we're going to invite Rosie, and she's the only character we know at the moment apart from Isabelle. So that's why she's coming over, and I think it's because she likes the cute theme. I'd imagine that's why she's like the first character to come to our campsite. How cute are the characters, but like the game is just so cute. I love it. I'm not sure if the whole game is free or if it's just free to a point, and then you have to like pay for it. I'm not sure, as I've never like really played this before, and it doesn't like really say in the store, I don't think. Your campsite put me in such a great mood, Winter Pearl. I just love it here. Yes, now Rosie can come visit my campsite anytime. So you basically like have to befriend a lot of characters and have a good friendship level with them to like invite them over to your campsite. So, Isabel, well, we're off to a great start, and you'd make a first class camp manager. I can't wait to see how things are going when you're hosting all kinds of visitors. Oh, I almost forgot. I have one more surprise for you. It's a small camp warming gift. So, I think she gives us just like a starter pack, yeah. So, just like money and like other stuff to like help us out. It's kind of a starter pack for the great outdoors. After all, there's so much to do around here. I hope that pack. Well, I suppose I should get going. I've got an important job too. That said, I do try and make myself available at a marketplace, so come see me if you need anything. So we basically just unlocked new stuff, and now we've unlocked new locations as well, so we can travel in our camper and help out the other animals and stuff. Oh, and this was just downloading additional data, and basically you just collect bells while it's doing it. So I managed to like collect nearly 2,000, I'm sure, which I picked up later on in the mailbox. So I'll just kind of fast forward this part. So this is just basically rewards you get for like going on the game like every day. So like for 10 days I think it is, you get like different things as like a login bonus. Oh, Winter Pearl. You Biblical taste to display in this campsite. I'm so glad. I was just having an amazing time here and I realised there's still room for improvement. This place needs a little more me. The place, not literally of course, but I would totally love miss it. I'm just saying this place could be so great if you hosted all the characters, I think. So this just basically shows the campsite, like what it could look like if we craft more things and befriend more characters. Am I right? Of course I am. So let's really get the party started, okay, silly? Oh, I know this is going to be perfect. And no rush, but I know just the place for you to get started. You should get over to Saltwater Shores ASAP. Not only is the fabulous water park it's a good spot to meet new animals. Maybe you'll meet someone who you can help out in exchange for materials, I think that said. So this is us just going to travel in our camper van to Saltwater Shores to meet Jay. I'm just sitting here watching the ocean. Boring. Someone could come visit me. There's a fish. So this basically is a tutorial on how to catch fish. And you can see later on that Jay will want us to catch some fish for him and stuff. So I think basically all the animals like want different things. Like Rosie wants fruit and Jay wants fish, and I'd imagine like all the different characters want different things. I'm not entirely sure yet, as I've like not explored much apart from this part of the world and like our campsite and where Rosie was. So this was just me trying to catch fish. And it's actually really easy. Like, I thought it'd be more harder than that, but it's quite cool. Oh, and there's also like these sand things that you need to collect for like challenge thing. I think it's like a May challenge, or I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember now. I read about it, but just briefly read about it and can't remember. But this was just me looking at the Pocket Camp Club, which is like a subscription thing. And I thank you. It's like you get a helper and they like help you around the campsite and stuff and do like the monthly challenges for you or something like that. So might get that in the future, but we'll see. I'll see how I like the game first, and if I want to keep playing it, and if like you want to see like more parts of it, or if you're not that bothered, be nice if you could let me know in the comments. So this just basically shows you like the perks of it, and it says you get 60 like leaves each month as well, but I'm not really sure what the leaves are used for yet. I think it's just to like speed things up, I'd imagine, like crafting and stuff. But I haven't really got that far yet to see what they actually do. Can see Jay wanted us to catch a fish for him. Hey Brosephine, you new around here or what? You're camper. I'm just giving you a hard time. Glad to see some fresh faces around here. See you around. Come say hello if you need a workout buddy. I think that's it. So that's us. Basically just going to hand him over the fish that he wanted. So here you go. Have your fish. Whoa, I won't say no to this. Thanks. So he's given us a reward, just gave us some money and crafting material. Thanks again for helping me out. I knew I could count on you. Hey. So this is our friendship level going up as well. Like the more requests you do for the animals characters, like the friendship level goes up. Hey, what's up? Hey. So he wanted apple, I think it was. Yeah. Well, you're giving this to me. That's amazing. So here he has given us a reward again, and thanks a ton for doing this, Proserpine. I knew I could count on you. So our friendship level is going to go up to 2 now, and I think the higher the friendship level, then you can invite them over to your campsite, I think, even though it's not like their preferred theme. So now we've got a new goal and we need to catch, I think it's like an octopus and a fish for him. So this is just like a tutorial showing us how to like showing us where to find like the goals you have and like where to like look for them, as you have like I think 4 sets of different stuff to complete, and after like you complete them you get rewards and you just go into that quest log or whatever it is and just like press accept, or you can like press collect all and that will give you like all the rewards you've earned for like all the quests that you've done. So just like scrolling down here just to see what we've got to do, and I didn't realise the collect all button meant to like collect all the rewards we've done so far at first, so that's why I'm like collecting them individually before I realised that the collect all button like meant to collect all your rewards basically. And I think like each month you have like different things to do, like different stuff to collect. And now this is just a tutorial about your mailbox. So you can click the mailbox sign, or you can go back to your campsite and click on your mailbox, I think. And basically that's where like all your rewards from like quests go to. So you have to go to your mailbox and collect them all. Or I think they'll have like a time, and if you don't collect them within like days or hours or something, they'll like expire, I'm sure. So this is just me going through like the quests again and like collecting stuff and then just collecting them from my mailbox. Springtime scenery break. So basically, I think like every month or whatever, I'm not sure, you get like an event, um, and you like collect different things from it, and obviously like you get different rewards. So basically, it shows you like the current event and like the past events. So this is just me now going around and collecting all the different materials I can on like this island before going back to completing Jay's other quest where he asked for us to get a fish and like an octopus, I think. Oh, and if you use fertilizer on the trees, it just basically means that the fruit will like grow back instantly, and you won't need to wait like whatever time it gives you. So it's like 2 hours 59 minutes for them. So this is quite cool as you can get like a fishing net, and instead of like catching one fish at once, you can catch like a lot of them at once, and you have like different kind of fishing nets. So it depends on like, I think there's 2 or 3 different ones, and they all like catch like different amounts of fish. But you need to use your leaves to pay for them. I'm sure. I think it's like 15 leaves they cost, or maybe they're all different prices. I'm not entirely sure, but we got like 2 for free as like a starter pack from Isabelle, so I just used that one to catch some fish. So here we're just going back to Jay to hand him the fish and the octopus, I think, that he wanted to complete another one of his requests. So again, he like gives us a reward. You've been such a big help, Rosalie. Let me know, I think it said if you need anything, I'm not sure. But anyway, it just talks about requests here, how each character has like a certain amount of requests a day, I think. And then you can like for additional requests, I think you need to like use your leaves or something like that, and that will get your friendship level up quicker. But it means that you just need to like use up your leaves and like even buy more. So this is us just going back to our campsite where Rosie is. And when you go on a map and like click on the different places, it like tells you if you've got a request and like who's the character that wants you to complete something. So this just like tells us how we can chat with animals at our campsite and like what we can do to like increase our friendship level. So here's Rosie and she wants to chat with us. So we'll probably like do our quest in part 2. As here I was just going through all the quests again and just collecting all of the things, all of my rewards. So at this point, like, I've realised the collect all button, and it's like so much easier. It's just only to like scroll down and collect them individually. It just like collects them all at once, and you just go into your mailbox after, like I've done just here, and just scroll through to see what rewards you got, and just collect them all, and they're all like automatically go into your inventory and stuff. So that's quite an easy thing to do. And this was me just like looking through the inventory and see how much stuff we've collected, and like how much stuff you can keep in it. So this was me just looking through my campsite, and that's pretty much it for this part. So thanks for watching, and remember to like, subscribe and comment, and also follow us on Twitter and Instagram. See you in the next